So we stood in front of the congregation with the minister behind us, and the minister then asked everybody to go back to their seats except me. So he then proceeded to introduce me to the congregation, where we're honored, he said, to have in our midst today a young man who came to know the Lord through our own missionary and enterprise. His name is Sam Oni, and next thing I knew, a man who was on his feet, very, very agitated, and very truculent. Reverend Moore, I'm not going to sit here and watch you destroy this church by bringing niggers into the congregation. And went on, and before when he finished, and I remember the woman particularly because she was red in the face, with anger, I guess. And my grandfather, I think she said, helped found this church, and you're about to destroy it, and not going to put up with it. And another person, a man, got up and spoke in the same vein, vitriolic vein. Now, I remind you then that I and the minister were the one facing this crowd. My very first Sunday, among the very same people whose contribution on a regular basis supported missionary activity, and has been supporting it since Reverend Robert Bowen arrived in Nigeria among my people in 1850. So, as I indicated earlier, my Southern Baptist friends pride themselves on being very, very democratic. So, Reverend Moore said, let's put the matter to a vote. Those in favor of Sam Oni's membership, please raise your hands, and the hands went up. Those of you who were opposed, please raise your hands, and the hands went up. And Reverend Moore and I, we had the panoramic view. It was clear that a slim majority favored my membership, but the diehards weren't about to give in. So the vote was taken the second time. They still won't concede. So Reverend Moore said, let's do a standing vote. Those in favor of Sam Oni's membership, please stand. Those opposed, stand. It then became clear to even the most implacable opponents of my membership at Banville Baptist Church that they had lost the day. And that was how then I was warmly, lovingly, enthusiastically welcomed into the house of God. My first Sunday in America, among the very same people that had been supporting, praying for, and sending missionaries to my people for over 100 years. So when I say that it was what happened to me on campus was nothing compared to the struggle I was having with my faith. How to reconcile the churches being able, Reverend Forrester coming and saying essentially the most convenient church for me to attend, which was right there at the edge of campus. I wasn't welcome, and they made no bones about it. And I wasn't about to make a nuisance of myself by trying to get in where I wasn't welcome. And then the church that had naively thought, with the minister being the chairman of the committee that had recommended my acceptance, assumed that I will be welcomed with open arms. It didn't quite happen that way. So that, and that was the beginning of my nightmare, if you will, spiritual nightmare. And I remember remarking in the speech that I made here at the 30th anniversary, which actually happened on 94, the most telling statement I made in that speech was, it was a faith-shattering experience.